Hey everyone, I am talking about Doom Patrol. It is out on DC Universe. You can stream the first episode, debuting this Friday, February 15th. And I got some early screeners, so I got to see the first episode. And I just kind of wanted to recap and tell y'all what I thought about the show. So I am going to be getting into spoilers here. So if you haven't seen it yet, go on DC Universe, go watch it, and then head on back here and we can chat. So, all right. Right off the bat, I really liked it. Like Titans is the other big show that I've been watching from DC Universe. And Titans has been a roller coaster ride, to say the least. I mean, like, sometimes it has some awesome episodes, like I love the Jason Todd episode. I love the Doom Patrol episode. They had a couple others that I thought were like really powerful. And then they had some that were just like awful, right? That was my opinion, at least. So watching this first episode, I got super excited. Like, I was like, okay, like this is a really strong first episode. And basically they introduce you to everybody, and there's a lot of players here, so stick with me here. There's Robot Man, there's Negative Man, there's Elasti-Woman, Crazy Jane, Cyborg, Negative Man. Did I say Negative Man all right? Okay, good. And then Mr. Nobody. I mean, like, tons of people. Oh, and then I forgot Dr. Niles Calder. He's like the chief. So anyways, there's a lot of people a part of the Doom Patrol, essentially. And honestly, like, the actors are awesome, and I think that's why the show is so strong. Brendan Fraser plays Robot Man, and what I found so intriguing about this show is that it starts off with this like weird tone. Like, it's you know, breaking the fourth wall. It's really comedic, but really dark, and still super like eerie and scary at times. And but then it just like bounces back from like being super scary and eerie and haunting to like super tragic and emotional to extremely hilarious and funny. And so it just like covers like so many different areas and genres, and I found that super intriguing. But to get back to Brendan Fraser, where have you been, man? Like, I mean, seriously, he is such a great actor. He brings so much to his character. Cliff is like his, like, you know, human name. But he has this like incredibly dark emotional story. I mean, he was a race car driver, and basically in the 80s, super arrogant, sleeping with the nanny, neglecting his wife, and frankly, like, neglecting his daughter, not really being there for her to the best of his ability. And you know, I mean, like, this is a story that we've seen before. People who are really famous, like, they do this, like, they're focused on themselves, right? So he's super selfish, and gets into a really bad accident, and then Chief, or Dr. Niles Calder, puts his brain essentially into this like robot. And it's just like, one, you feel for this guy, because I mean, you can't even imagine what it would be like to be put into a robotic body, right? And he was essentially like in that accident, or like recovering from that accident for years. So then he's waking up and dealing with that trauma as well. But then they drop like the hugest bomb on you, and initially you think that that accident was, you know, an accident on the racetrack. And it was actually like just kind of this like freak accident with his wife and his daughter, after he like went to them and was like, I want to be like a better husband and father to you. And you're just kind of like gut punched so bad by that when you find out that, you know, he loses them. And I was just like, man, like, this is super heavy, like really good writing, right? And I mean, like, his story is heavy, but like all of them have heavy stories. Like Elastigirl, or Elasti-Woman, she is like an extremely attractive actress, and honestly like a little bit condescending and petulant, and ends up falling in the water and inhales like I believe in the comics it's like volcanic gas or something like that, and in the show it looks like some kind of like green, I guess you could call it gas or something like that, and then it allows her to like obviously like shrink and expand in size, but she just like has no control over it, and like it's just like so cringy to just like see like how damaging it is to her, you know. It's just like completely crippled her. But okay, sorry, I could talk about each of them and they're like extremely tragic stories because all of them have like heavy stories, right? I think the big thing to touch on here is that this has gravitas. Like this show has emotional punch. Like it hits you, and it's not like a missed beat. Like parts of Titans, like they tried to be like really hard or really emotional, and you're just kind of like, missed it, man. Didn't quite catch me there. But with Doom Patrol, like it was like these beats, they were hitting them. Like they were definitely, I mean, they were heart-wrenching for me. Like it was hard to watch. Like I got teared up a few times watching this show. So I mean, again, I don't want you to be like, oh my god, I don't watch Doom Patrol because it's like it's emotional cry fest. Like it's fun and there's action and it's super entertaining. So basically, first episode I'm in, I think it's got exceptional writing and great acting and awesome characters. And so if the story continues, like I'm amped to see the rest of this thing. I mean, like I've been watching Titans, I've watched a little bit of Young Justice, and while both of them are like entertaining and good and I decided to keep up with them, I mean, like I really do want to keep up with Doom Patrol. Like I want to see what happens to this group and how they survive not only like these superpowers that really, I mean, it allows them to be heroes, but it's so damaging to them. And so it's like, I want to see how they become heroes and then also how they deal with all this trauma and like so many challenges and obstacles. Like you're just like, how are these guys going to succeed here? So anyways, I am hooked. I'm going to try to continue to review Doom Patrol episodes. So if you like Doom Patrol, make sure you stick with me. I'm gonna just kind of like give you my thoughts, and again, I'd love to hear your thoughts too. Like tell me what you thought about the first episode of Doom Patrol. Just put in the comment section. I'm definitely gonna try to interact with you, and feel free to hit me up on my social media as well. It's at Jackie Jing, JCKIJING, and I'm on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and all that. So I definitely want to hear from you. I just love engaging with people and seeing what they think about like all the geeky stuff that I'm into. So yeah, hit me up, and don't forget to check out some of my other videos. I got anime and manga reviews, show reviews, movie reviews, analysis, all that. I'll throw up some of those end cards there. And thank you so much for subscribing. If you have subscribed, if you haven't subscribed yet, do it, please subscribe. And there's also like a little thing that you gotta click and so you can get notifications whenever I put out a video. So do that too. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.